开始。
Today I'm gonna do a deck profile of the Darkwood deck, and as we all know, the Darkwood deck comes from the structure deck like 21, I suppose. And in this deck, the key is definitely this big guy, Grepher. Grepher's effect is basically when this card is sent from your hand to the graveyard by a card effect, you can destroy one card on the field, and you can return one Darkwood monster from your field to your hand to spell summon this card from your graveyard. So this is the key of any Darkwood deck now. And you definitely need to run 3 because of the destructive power, and it's really high attacks, 3 of them. And then I run 你放这个点就行了. I run 1 Brum because, well, it's a 1/8 beta, and under gate it's 2/1 attack anyways. And also this card have the discarded effect, so well, I like the card, so it's quite good for me. And then I run 2 Beggy. The reason is, you see, most of time we only have 1 Grepher on the field, but sometimes we need 2 of them to OTK, and in Darkwood we don't have that much normal summon, so we use this card to special summon or as 1 material in the graveyard and continuously using this. So I run 2, it's quite good. And then I also run 3 Bro. I don't even know how to pronounce the name properly. Brown, whatever. And the reason is it's a draw power. It's 1/4. The bottomless can't affect it. It bounced back for Grepher. It just works well, and you just need to run it. And Snow, we run 3 Snow. It's just obviously because it's the biggest searcher in the deck, and it's also level 4. It can bounce back for the Grepher, so it's quite good. And then we run 1 Morphing Jar. Well, normally in any Darkwood deck you should run 1. The discard is the effect, and you also draw 5 cards. It's really good in Darkwood. And alright, for some reason I run 1 DAD because, well, normally by Gates effect you will have like 3 or 4/3 dark in your graveyard. It doesn't matter. And sometimes even these cards struggled in your hand. We have this. Well, normally we don't run Allure of Darkness because we don't want dark type monster get banished, but if you have like Dark Arm, then sometimes your hand is just so bad we have to run 1. Alright, at least in my structure. And then we run 2 MST. The thing is, I don't run Heavy Storm, and then I side in like 1 Heavy Storm and 1 more MST, just get rid of like Micro Crossmas and D-Fissures. But in this format, 2 MST is pretty much enough because normally they don't have that much backgrow. And this is obvious for Darkwoods. 1 hand destruction is just too good, and a card destruction. Sorry, focus. And I run 2 Darkwood Lightning. It's really good against if you hit like Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment, Bottomless Trap Hole. It kills all of them, and they let you discard 1 card. It's good anyways. That's why that's another reason I only run 2 MSEs. But well, to be honest, I side them out in game 2, and then this is the best card in this deck. Drag down into the grave. This card's effect is basically you activate it and then check both players' hand. They need to select 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. You need to select 1 card from their hand to the graveyard, and both players draw 1 card. This card is so good in Darkwoods because it's like you set most of the card, and then you left Darkwoods in your hand, force them to choose your Darkwoods to activate their effect, and you also get a draw, and then you can check their hand to know how they are playing. So that's the best card in the deck, and you can also use this combined with Mind Crush. And I run 1 Darkwood Dealing. Well, technically it's a minus. So, and the thing is, I don't like that card so much. But there's sometimes like if they have Thunder King Ryo, this is like the only card to break the situation. So, and I run 2 Pot of Duality. Well, 3 is too much because you can't get Grepher quick if you run 3, but 2 is really good because you can get whatever you want, snow, gay, or whatever. And I run 1 gate away of Darkwards. This card is just broken. It's like the thing basically happens is if you have a graveyard in your graveyard and they want monster reborn in your graveyard, you chain with Darkwood dealing. No Darkwood dealing. I mean gateway of the Darkwood. And sometimes they crow. You can chain with this. And if you don't, sometimes you don't have monster in your hand. You activate this card in the end of your opponent's turn, and then afterwards you bounce the graveyard back to activate the card you summoned back effect again. It's quite good. And this is a new card. It's extra gay. The effect is you declare 1 level, and then if your opponent has to banish one monster in their extra deck with the same level. If they can't, you need to. If they don't have one, you need to discard 1 card from your hand. Normally, in this format, the Trishula is the biggest game killer. So if you say 9 and the Trish is gone, it kills. So even though you didn't get the correct level, you can say like level 12, you get to check their extra deck to get what they are doing there. And also, if you do it wrong, you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, which is really good because normally there's sometimes you just struggle with your hand, have too many Darkwood monsters and doing nothing. But anyway, it's a good card and I'm testing out the deck anyways. So, and afterwards it's Staples, Monster Reborn Darko, and 3 the Gates of Darkwood. This is a key card because it continuously removes from graveyard, removes and discards to activate and draws. So it gives you draw power and destruction power and sometimes the search power. And it also boosts up all Darkwoods by 300. So it's a really good card. You have to run 3 even though sometimes 2 of them in your hand is bad, but 3 is 100%. And then we have staple traps, Mirror Force, TT, Dust Shoot. Dust Shoot is just too good. And then we have 2 Mind Crushes. The reason is not just because of Dust Shoot and Drag Down. Most of the time, it's like we know what our opponent is playing, and then we just want to get rid of some like Monster Reborn Darko, so we Mind Crush it after we looked at it. And then this card is like if you declare the wrong card, you can still send 1 card from it. You can still discard 1 card. Hence, you can look at their hand and check how it works, and then you can activate the effect in your the Darkwood effect in your hand. So it's really good in this deck. And then I run 2 Skill Gem. The reason is in this format it's all plants and agents. Skill Gem kill both of them. If you have Skill Gem there, the tour guides, the plants just got ripped, and the in agents it just didn't help. That doesn't work like normally. The Earth, the Venus got ripped. So Skill Gem is really good in this format, but sometimes, well, it won't struggle. It won't struggle your own deck except Morphinger. So depends on when you activate this, but it's good in general. And then we have 1 Solemn Judgment. The thing is, you just have to run this. If they have like Heavy Storm, Darkrow, you Judgment it. It's good, and that's pretty much it. We don't really need an extra deck for Darkwoods, but sometimes you might need like Utopia for rank 4. And sometimes, because we only run 3 brown here, so this is actually the only level 3, so we don't even need Levia. And this is the deck profile for the Darkwood.